Welcome back to another episode of Harry Potter Years 1 through 4, the LEGO Edition, which is only the DS only, which is the only Harry Potter that I have that actually does work. So we're actually going to go through the years and try to complete this by 100%, and let's go from there. As you've seen, that the sound is off. You guys are wondering why. Well, one thing for sure, that soon as you turn off the game and then go right back into it, the music volume goes right back to full power, which means that the music will be back on again, which is not good. So that's why the sound is completely off. So that's probably wondering, you're probably wondering, where's the music? Well, there you go. So we did Privet Drive, Gringotts Vaults, Shopping in Diagon Alley, and now we're going to go to platform 9 3/4. So we're going to go there, but this level is actually really short. So we're going to actually try to get through it really quickly, and then we're going to go ahead and do the next level. Because since this level is like really short, you'll see why. There we go. Some students have lost their things and are holding up the train. Can you help them? You know what? Yes, let's go. Let's help them. Okay. So most people, that if they're having a hard time finding all their items, so like this guy right here, so let's go ahead and talk to him. I lost my ticket, and the train's ready to go. So basically, he gives you a clue of where it could be. Did I put it in the bin with my rubbish? So he's actually in front of a trash can. So it's actually not on this side, and he's not standing in front of it. So we're going to go ahead and try to find that trash there. Or whatever, the ticket that we're looking for. So this lady here, she says, I lost my luggage. It was on a trolley. All the trolleys look broken and jumbled up. So we're only going to fix one. Or two. If I don't remember where they're all at. So it's not this one here. And just remember that it's not on the same side that you start, so you have to go all the way around, which is quite the most annoyance, to go around and get every coin. If you guys want to get coins and get a true wizard status, be my guest. As you may know, I'm trying to do that. And I think I passed one of the items, so let's go ahead and, no, not that. Let's go ahead and build this right here. And there it is. There is the luggage. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Now, the ticket thing, it's the only thing left. Oh! As you may know, you might have saw the owl. So let's go ahead and try to find this item that's over here. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. So see the owl that's in the corner there, flashing? I'm on top of a pet spot. So let's go ahead and click that. And lo and behold, look what we found. A wizard hat. So let's go ahead and get that. After all, this is actually a 100% walkthrough, so we're going to try to get almost everything. So, right here is where the ticket is, so you want to, instead of building anything, you want to shoot it. And it's sitting right there. But we already collected it, so we're going to go ahead and take that. But before we do, there is one more thing we can do. Destroy this little book. We're going to go ahead and destroy it, and he gives us a wizard hat. How nice of him, right? Oh, I hate when you have to sneeze sometimes. It just drives you nuts, don't it? Oh. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me. This might be a little longer. If I don't stop sneezing, that is. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm just getting... I'd rather not get annoyed by my sneezes. Is it done yet? Alright. Goodness. Sorry. As you may know, I'm getting annoyed by my sneezes. Don't worry. I won't get too much annoyed. Alright, as you may know that I actually got a true wizard status. And I did not mention it in time. But I'm mentioning it now so that you guys know that I have that. And it's right there at the top. You can see the bar on the top right of the screen here. That right here is where the true wizard status is so that this bar gets filled up. And once it does the way it does now, you know you have your true wizard status. So it's the only way you can know. Or if you collect enough coins, and in the middle of the screen it says True Wizard. It's what it says. So don't worry. Alright, finally I'm done sneezing. Goodness. Alright. Forgive me, everyone, for me sneezing. Alright. Thank you. Now I can relax and enjoy the journey. Alright, lady. There. Goodness. Excellent. That'll stop me from getting a howler on my first day. Oh, really? Alright. All aboard at the Hogwarts Express. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. In we go. We don't need to do anything else. Because we can't. There are some spots that are around the actual place that we were at. There's only 2 wizard hats left. And there's only 2 wizard cards. Which I could have found one. Which they're all found in that level there. Since that was really, really short and took like about 9 minutes, so let's go ahead and do one more and see how long it takes us to do this level here. Alright, forgive me here. There we go. If you hit the start button enough times, you can actually stop the clip. It takes about 3 or 4 presses to actually stop the clip to go to continue on. So that's why I'm not making it that long. Trust me. Because you might have seen already the clips already from my previous walkthrough. So, Harry, Ron, this is the Gryffindor common room. Okay. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the other Gryffindors? Alright, just to let you know, that was Percy. He is actually the prefect. Okay. I'm gonna try to get as much coins as I can, and just remember, if you die, don't worry, it'll just come right back. But I'm gonna try to collect all these coins here before I introduce myself to anybody. So what's important? Introducing yourself to a lot of these, or just getting the coins just for a free will? What do you think? I think it's important to say hi to some people that's in the game here. So this one is Lee Jordan. Hello, I'm Lee Jordan. I do the Quidditch commentary. Hey, have you seen my megaphone? I think Pete stole it. Okay, now this one, if you have a hard time finding this, it took me a while to find this for my first timer. So the only way to find it is right behind her. So you basically destroyed this, and it turns into an object that you can actually repair, but it's not going to go in the same spot though. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go over here and collect those coins, and then yet again we're going to go ahead and destroy it a second time. And look what we found. The megaphone. Now we're going to go ahead and talk to her. My megaphone. Thanks. I'll put a good word with Percy Weasley for you. Now this guy. He's quite, sometimes can be a nuisance. So let's see what his name is. Neville Longbottom. Okay, so Neville, what you got for us? My grandmother will kill me if I don't find Trevor. Can you help me look for him? Okay, so now this one is going to be the frog. We have to destroy at least one, but sometimes, for most people, that it's hard to get through here. So it's always good to destroy things on your way up. So don't worry. I'm just kind of... Alright. Now in here, like I said, you're looking for a frog, which is right here in this chest. Right here. So you're going to try to collect the frog, and I have it. Done. Alright. Now if you want, you can actually pass the time by repairing this right here, or you can destroy that, get some coins. This too, get some coins. Just kind of pass the time a little bit. But me, on the other hand, I just like to go, 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 go. Don't care. I just gotta go. If there's coins straight about, go ahead and collect them. Like, they're the only ones available. But except if you're destroying things, that's just wasted a lot of time. So, not to worry. Alright, thank you. I'm Neville Longbottom. By the way, pleased to meet you. Oh, now he says his name. I'm sure Percy knows where the Charms classroom is. Okay, so now finally, we are going to be learning a new spell, which actually is going to be coming up pretty quick here. Come on, you two. It's time to get to class. Your first lesson is Charms. Alright. So now I can't move. That's funny. I can't move. Alright. So now, these things are annoying. So you hit them 5 times, and they basically get killed. So don't worry, they will be something. What was that? Fred told me about these. They're chameleon ghouls. they hide inside things like suits of armor. So there's a lot of those out in this game. So that's basically our first encounter with some creatures that we need to go ahead and kill. So we had no choice to do that one. But there's a few of them, so don't think you're going to get too carried away when you're going through here. So those books right there, they just kind of fly like birds. So you want to kill them, which is one shot, they die. And then there's one right here. Go ahead and shoot it, and it's dead. It's like one shot, it's dead. Alright. Now, as you may know, that the spell we might be learning, I think I'll just wait to tell you that one once we get in here. Alright, so this is going to be the ending part. So we're going to get this done quickly here. Hurry up, I'm about to start the lesson. Okay, I'll sit down in my seat. Relax, dude. Goodness. Settle down, class. Okay, dude, I said I'm gonna relax, and you're telling us to settle down? Seriously, come on now. Give me a break. It's time for you to learn how to levitate objects. Sweet. Here we go. Something that I can levitate. Alright. The spell you're going to be using is Wingardium Leviosa. Remember this. Tap the object you want to levitate and then draw the shape that appears. So pay attention, because sometimes most people don't get this right away. So it's always good to kind of look what it would look like. So if you do it right the first time, good. If you don't do it right, it won't activate for most spells. Okay? Alright, now, Hermione, show off. Goodness, do you see her? She was just doing that just to show it off. Like, she was just showing off right there. That was bad. Alright, levitate that feather in front of you. And then come to see me. But that means we're not going to be moving in our spot here, from our spot. So now we're going to go ahead and click on this. Now, pay attention to the spell here. So you're going to draw the shape from down here to go up. In like a turn shape. So you're going to go up, and first time is always good. But if you do that enough times, you probably would remember how to do each spell. But certain spells will be quite challenging. So you want to really pay attention to the shape. Sometimes looking at the shape of what you need to use it with sometimes would help. So you know exactly where to start and where to end. It's always good to help that way. Alright, try levitating the two busts onto those pillars. Okay, 1 and 2. So it looks like we're going to be levitating 2 busts. So now we are able to move here. Right away at the start, you won't be able to. But now, since we're able, let's go ahead and move here. Let's go right here. And then let's go ahead and bring this up there. Done. Well done. Now for the next task, and he's got one more thing for us. If you levitate that platform, you should be able to reach my conductor's baton. So, conductor's baton is right there at the top, as you see. So I'm going to try to collect as much coins here, since there's not a whole lot here that I can collect. But if you end up, though, trying to leave, he will say something to tell you to stay in the class. He will just say, like, the class ain't over, come back, or something like that. Reference to what he says there. Referring to what he's trying to do here for you. So let me just collect just those coins. Since the coin's up there, I can't go up there. So stand on the platform here, and then click on it, and then do the same thing you've done. But you want to be very, very careful though, because you don't want to do this wrong though, because if you are on the edge and you did the spell, you get crushed. So you want to be very, very cautious of that. Because I've done that like about once or twice. And yes, you will lose coins in the same process. Alright. Well done. You've completed the lesson. I believe your next class is Transfiguration. Hurry along, everyone. Now, Transfiguration is actually a short level. But let's see how short it is, though. Let's see. I know I don't have a true wizard here. I know I don't. Wingardium Leviosa is now unlocked, so we can use that any given time. And we have Ron unlocked. And Gryffindor House free play. So let's go ahead and try this. I know this is like 3 levels in one episode, so don't worry. It's nothing entirely too bad. So I'm not going to collect all of these coins because there's coins down the stairs here. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here. And then here, Mr. Potter and Mr. Weasley. So glad to join us. Perhaps I should transfigure you into a pocket watch. That way, at least one of you might be on time. We got lost. Then perhaps a map? Now, on with the lesson. That's pretty interesting that they coordinated that from the first movie. I like how they did that. Coordinated the wording at the first movie. That's pretty clever. We were studying the art of transfiguration. Okay. Now she just showed you part of the transfiguration there, as you've seen. And there are some objects along the side wall for you to practice on. Return to me once you've transfigured them. So it looks like we are the ones to move here. But the easiest way to get over there is behind this lady here. And then we're going to go from here and then go down. And yes, there is a red brick up in here. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to get the red brick afterwards, once we complete this. Transfiguration. Move the Lego pieces into the correct positions on the base plate to complete the puzzle. So basically, the transfiguration in this game is basically a puzzle piece thing here. So you want to be very, very careful of where you place things, because sometimes if they don't move like if they move like this, then you know it's in the wrong spot. So if they don't move like the pieces that I'm placing here, they are not moving because they're in the right spot. So you want to be very careful where you place it. So depending on the object you're trying to transfigure it into might differ depending on what you're trying to transfigure it into. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do this one here. So now, as you can see, that the puzzle pieces are not moving because I'm putting them in the right spot. Now, this is a pillar. So this is part of getting up to a certain spot to get the red brick. Okay, so that's the first half of what we had to do. And I destroyed a chair. Sweet. Alright. Now, this one can be challenging. So, if you come to something like this, kind of jumble around the pieces a little bit to make sure you have them right. So, you want to kind of follow along so that you know exactly where to put them. Alright, so now, this here. Now, we can talk to her, but we have something else to do. So we're going to go ahead and go over here, jump up here, jump right here, and then transfigure these books here. So we're going to do this one over here. Now, these ones are a little advanced, so kind of pay attention to the shapes, and you can figure out where they go. So it's pretty easy, but certain ones won't be as challenging. So you might figure out where they all go. So let's go to here, and let's go ahead and do this one here. Now this one is a little bit less challenging than the first. So we're going to go ahead and try to put the pieces here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab the coins here. Grab this. Go like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. So if you try to do the spell, it doesn't have to be perfect. Practice makes perfect, if you know what I mean. So the only way that you can actually make this perfect is that if you actually want to make it perfect by following the line, then be my guest. But for most people that want to go and just be done, be my guest, because sometimes it will not read right away. But if you are lucky enough to actually read it, have it read the spell that you have done, and then you have done it right. So now here's the red brick, and we have collected it. Sweet. Now we can go ahead and talk to her. Well, have you done as I asked? Yes, we have. Very good. If you like, you can keep on practicing. We have done that. Or make your way to the flying lesson with Madam Hooch. Which we don't have enough time to do that, though. So we're going to end it off here by showing off the scoring. The transfiguration is unlocked. Levi Corpus is actually a spell that I can levitate people, and I'll show that off in today's episode since we unlocked it. Now, we're going to go ahead and exit here, since we don't have enough time to do another level here. So we're going to go ahead and grab all these coins that we have. Go all the way over here to the shop. Go down one to the extras. And then we're going to go ahead and buy this. Since we have enough money, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so I got a notification here on my phone. So hold on one second. What? Must be something. Ain't worried. Alright. So at the same time, we're going to get out of there. Now we're going to go ahead and try out this new spell. So let's go ahead and try it on the original not the original Harry Potter, but this Harry Potter here. Let's go ahead and try it on him. Boom! Look at him. He's floating. He's floating. And alright. Oh, even better. Hagrid. Whoop. Takes a little slower time. Boom. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, but there are 3 other spells that we will be unlocking. So, any other spells or any other red bricks that we find, we will buy them. But the only ones that we won't buy until the very, very end are the times 4, times 6, times 8, and times 10. It's the only ones we need to avoid buying. So that if we get them, we're going to avoid buying them. Okay? We're going to try to avoid them. as much as we can, because if we buy them right away, what happens is that the coinage will go up quite fast. So then it will be quite impossible to bring that back down. So, yes, and the reason why I know that is because I've done that several times, and believe me, it was hard to bring it back down. So, try not to do that. Naturally. Try not to do that. So you would wait until the very end to buy them. Which means I would have to go off screen to do at least enough levels to buy one red brick on screen, and then go off screen again and do the same process again. So it might be something that I might be doing at the end of the post game. So we'll find out what we're going to do after that. But again, I am your host, ZeralMan1, and I will catch you guys in the next episode of Harry Potter's Years 1 through 4, the Legos Edition, DS only, 100% walkthrough, and I'll catch you guys later.